So today we're going to be going over the top eight reasons to start a YouTube channel, and this is in particular for high openness people, so for entrepreneurs and artists. So reason number one, YouTube has an exponential growth curve for new users. If you're good at creating content, you can easily go from 0 to 1,000 or 10,000 or even 100,000 subscribers in a year. I don't think any of the other platforms offer this potential. Google search favors the top 3 results, not really making room for any new entries. Facebook is pay to play. Even if you've built an audience of 1,000 to 10,000, 100,000 people, very often you're going to have to pay to actually get your videos or posts seen by your users. Instagram is generally very image-based and superficial. Twitter seems to have the potential for a lot of organic growth built in, but you definitely need something valuable to say. So what is an exponential curve? Think of the price of Bitcoin, or stocks in the early days of Apple, Amazon, Google. Every time you grow, it makes room for future growth. This is an absolutely incredible feature. It allows you to build an absolutely massive audience, and you can do this for free. Or you can even get paid money to do this and maintain your audience. So reason number 2, it can change your life in ways you never thought. If you are a growth and learning-oriented person, it can be difficult to find friends locally. But being on YouTube, you can attract an amazing network of people. These could be viewers, or they could also be other YouTubers. You can get fan mail, gifts, invitations to cool events, and any number of other potential outcomes. So reason number 3, YouTube is designed to be a black hole of content. In a lot of ways, the more competition you have, the better things get. In marketing, Dan Kennedy had the idea that a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. Often when we buy something, ironically, instead of satiating your desire, you actually build a desire to consume even more of it. Imagine a golfer getting a new driver for Christmas. It looks great, but the rest of his clubs look pretty shabby now. So he goes and buys new clubs. Well, the old golf bag that he has looks pretty shabby now. Time to replace that. And then on to new shoes, new clothes, and then even a golf membership. It's the same thing with renovations. You can't just fix up one room. You fix up one room and it makes the other rooms look bad, and you just have to keep going. So with YouTube, each time someone new enters a niche of content, that entire niche grows in size. Personally, I like watching grass cutting YouTube channels. It gives me a way to zone out, which actually helps me relax and think. So as I watch one video I like, I then start going through all the content from that creator. My ideal is an endless stream of content, but most don't have that. So I move on to a similar type of channel and repeat this process again and again until I get bored. And now lawn mowing is an interest of mine in my YouTube profile. So now YouTube will systematically present lawn mowing videos to me in my search feed. In the beginning quite frequently, but as my clicks on those type of videos decreases, so does the times those videos are shown to me. So reason number 4, YouTube is designed to create evergreen content. So just like YouTube, Twitch is a black hole for content, but it's not designed to reuse old content. It's designed to be a hamster wheel. You always have to be creating new content or your whole system falls apart. But with YouTube, you can have old videos that act like oil wells. They are continually getting new views and additional watch time. This isn't true for current events. This probably isn't true for current events-based channels. But if you're smart, you can make it so your content has tremendous residual value. So reason number 5. YouTube is the best way to collaborate with your mentors or heroes in life. My heroes tend to be authors, and the old way of promoting books has died. It used to be national book tours and TV news network circuits. But today, the primary way of promoting books is to be interviewed on YouTube's channels and podcasts. And you may only need 1,000 subscribers to be able to interview your hero to promote their book. And the heroes of tomorrow are going to be YouTube stars. Reason number 6. You can use YouTube to figure out what you're thinking. I find that by creating presentations, I am forced to clarify my thoughts. This is fantastic because it gets ideas out of my head. And then people can comment on ideas presented and provide additional perspectives. They can affirm your ideas, They can point out where you're wrong. They can add new ideas and insights. They can ask questions and request clarification. In the process, you can educate your audience as well. Reason number 7. It provides limitless business opportunities. Cletus McFarlane was able to use his YouTube audience to fund the purchase of an abandoned racetrack. And because of the loyal fan base he has, people will come from hours away to sell out his events. And his marketing platform, YouTube, is a profit center in and of itself. To survive in the 21st century, you have to source leads from the internet. YouTube allows you to remove the middleman and speak directly to your audience or your potential customers. And for me, this is really big because I've studied a lot of direct mail marketing. And historically, as a business, it's like you always had to pay to get your customers. And it's like YouTube flips that around. It's like you can be building a customer base and YouTube's paying you for that process of building your customer base. So it's a win-win, and it's really just sweat equity that you're putting into it. Reason number 8, you can provide a university classroom on YouTube for free. I believe the idea that you go to university to get a good job is dead. You can go onto YouTube and learn basically anything you want. And personally, I have a lot of things I like to teach the world, and YouTube is perfect for that. I don't need permission from any university dean. I only need to show up at a particular location at a particular time, and I can redo my presentation anytime I want. And once I've done my presentation can be watched by anyone in the world anytime they want, and it doesn't require any effort, energy, me showing up and doing it again, which is fantastic. So conclusion, it can be easy to be frustrated with big tech censorship or frustrations with the government, but we live in an absolutely incredible time and age. We've been given more power in a $100 cell phone than kings or queens had in past centuries. It's our job to make the best of those gifts and privileges that we have been given. And I think the best thing you can do is to make the world a better place. I think the best way the world can be a better place is to educate people, to encourage them to take action, to tell the truth, and try new things. What makes humans great is our ability to learn and share that knowledge. Just like the Gutenberg press revolutionized the world, YouTube, free online video as a general category, is doing the same thing. We will have modern inquisitions, and the old establishment will strike out as it loses control and power. But you have been given the power to create any life you want. If you have great gifts to share with the world, you can and you should do it. Just remember to focus on the gain. Remember that each view you get is of tremendous value and importance. That each minute of view time can be used to make the lives of yourself and others better. I believe that this is the true purpose / meaning of life. Thanks for watching.